America has lost the buffet. That's it. That was such a big part of America. Will America ever be the same?
We won't be as fat.
Well, I don't know. We might find other ways to get fat. But I'll tell you, I was reading this article. There was one quote in the article. That's a hard no for the rest of my life, in reference to going to buffets. Too many people, too many germs. So not only has the pandemic hurt buffets while the pandemic is happening, but a lot of people are not going to want to go to buffets even after this is all over. I think that the pandemic has created a nation of germaphobes. People who weren't afraid of germs before are now afraid of germs. How can you reverse this?
For that person, I don't think you can, but I think there's going to be a movement, underground movement, probably starting now. There's going to be people in support of the buffet, and they are going to go out and set up underground buffets like bootleg, kind of like Prohibition. Secret knock on a door in a narrow alley down in Northwest DC. Tap 3 times, little thing. You're going to give them what would be like the password to get in. Steam table. That would be the password, and they'll let you in. And once you get through that door, just like this buffet here, that's what you're going to see. People are going to be there, and they're going to be like, holy shit, I missed you, baby. I missed you, baby. They're going to be in there, and they're going to be all over the buffet. They're going to be bumping into each other. Their hips are going to be touching when they're in the line. They're going to be sharing utensils. It's going to be mayhem.
Well, it sounds like a nightmare to a germaphobe. We don't know how it's going to be after this is all over.
I just said how it's going to be. God. I mean, we don't know. I know. God.
I actually wasn't listening to anything you said.
Why do they have like that chafing dish has like 2 lobsters in it? Like there's like 2, you have to take the entire lobster.
No, all of those people there in line are about to fight over that one lobster.
2 lobsters.
They're about to get into a lobster brawl.
The stuff in the center, you have to extend your arm enough so that your sleeve of your cheap jacket pulls way back and shows your ugly arm to get that whatever that stuff is, that pile of stuff, the little tiny bowl. It's like, ooh, I want that. And their jacket right now, if I could see them, it's probably real tight. Look at that, the way the sleeve pulls out.
I don't know if you can see this from your vantage point, but that person's veins in their hand and in their arm are very pronounced.
Yeah.
And they're going for what I believe looks like horseradish.
No, I don't think so.
Well, what would be in a small bowl? You wouldn't put mashed potatoes in a small unheated bowl like that. That's the only other thing it looks like is mashed potatoes.
I don't know, but they had to traverse over the 3 bowls of untouched hummus. It's no one, you can see it's untouched because it still has like the garnishy stuff on the top, and no one's even dug into that. It's like, I'm not wasting my money on hummus on a buffet. Give me the lobster.
Every food item in this picture is untouched except for that one arm that's stretching out, digging into the horseradish. Now, the horseradish doesn't have like a flat, it's not like the hummus where it's flat and made to look all nice. The horseradish was just thrown in there, and it's
bold.
It's bold. It's basically ungroomed horseradish.
And I don't see the meat that goes with it. I'm sure there's meat that goes with it. Do you think they already have the meat, or do you think they're getting the horseradish before they have the meat?
Well, there could be a carving station right near there.
The carving station's usually at the end of the buffet.
This photo might be being taken from the perspective of the carving station. The carving station might be right where the camera is.
So you think the guy, maybe the actual carving station guy, is taking the photo?
Maybe. Or they may have said to the carving station guy, can you please step over there for a moment? Our photographer needs to get in this space.
Think how uncomfortable he is, because when he stands behind that carving station with his hat, his bow tie, and that heat lamp that illuminates the meat, he's a king of his world. He's the only guy at the live person typically at the buffet, and he stands there proudly. He's all puffed up, and he has his little knife, and he has a bowl of au jus. He has roast beef. Maybe he has ham, maybe turkey. He puts it on the plate. That's his thing. I mean, he is the one person who is at the buffet. I think his job is secure because they're always going to need someone to carve meat at the carvery. That's what they call it, where that station is. Like if it was like a single station who's by himself and it wasn't part of a buffet, that's what they call it, a stupid name like that. Have you been to the carvery? Is that even a word?
Please follow us on Twitter. We're there now at Buffet Report. We'd love to hear from you. We also post articles from time to time about what's going on in the world of buffets, but it's mainly a place you can go to get notified of whenever we post a new video. We have new videos every Wednesday. So if you can't remember that, then you for some reason refuse to subscribe to our channel, we can't force you. We're going to insist that you follow us on Twitter and you can be notified there. Like if you don't like using YouTube, or if you don't have the app, or if you don't have a smartphone, or whatever excuse you have.
Don't have a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get some more subscribers. I'd love to have some dialogue here. Anyone that owns a buffet, used to own a buffet, makes products for buffets, we'd love to talk to you. Like, how do you see the future of the buffet for your business and for the products that you provide for buffets? Where do you see this going? And are you fighting as hard as we are to help the buffet business? God, passion. I'd like to see who's working as hard to showcase buffets like as you and I are, Aaron.
I'll bet nobody's doing that right now. I'll bet you there were a bunch of YouTube channels about buffets back when buffets are open that have just given up.
Yeah, we don't give up. We're not giving up.
We don't give up.
We don't give up.
So we'll see you next week.
Happy inauguration, too, here in the U.S. We're getting a new president.